It's time for Ask the Derm, and we have Dr. Lee back to help answer some questions. Just recently, Kris Jenner canceled an interview because she said she had a fat lip that most likely came from a spider bite. We've all heard this before. And Dr. Lee, the number of times that spiders have gotten blamed for something is astronomical.
In the 12 years I've been in practice, I've seen a spider bite twice in my career. They want nothing to do with us. They don't want to suck our blood. They don't want to eat our skin. They don't want to live. They don't want us to step on them. They really don't want to have anything to do with us.
But so often people around me say, oh, look at the bites I got last night.
Those are most likely mosquitoes or fleas or that sort of bed bugs, those sorts of things. Those kinds of bugs like to get at us. They're looking for us.
Everyone assumes that if they wake up and it bumps on the arm, that it was a spider bite. And what's funny is there's not a shift that goes on in the ER where chief complaint of spider bite doesn't show up on what we call the whiteboard, because everyone does blame it on spiders. And it could be.
Yeah, there are two spiders mainly that we look at as dermatologists, and we see like the black widow spider. We all know about that, especially here in California. We identify them with that red hourglass. If they bite you, and they don't bite unless they're provoked. You know, if you accidentally go into wherever they're
record can happen
which happens.
If you're cleaning out the garage.
Yes, has that happened to you? Have you gotten bit?
Well, the number of brown recluses I've seen, and I've taken care of a few of those, they are terrible. So if you're truly bit by a spider, what's interesting is a lot of times people then won't call those spider bites, and they'll come in, and especially with these brown recluse.
What is this thing? Yes. Brown recluse can be identified, as you can see in this picture, by this violin shape on their head. And these are the ones. Yeah, these are the ones you don't want. These hide in your storage containers, in cupboards, in your wood piles, and they're not really looking to bite you, but maybe you get into their business and they take a bite out of you, and this causes a big blister, redness, white clearing, and actually it leads to necrosis and gangrene. It can be quite large, and that needs debridement, that is extensive scarring. So that leaves you with something major. And so those are the spiders that I want nothing to do with.
We have a Facebook question that I'd like to share, and this one is from Ashley, who asked, why does it seem like my hives always get worse at night?
Well, hives can occur any time in the day. It just happens to be that I think we notice them more at night because during the day we are busy doing other things. You know, we are talking to people, we're on the phone, we're working. We lie down and we go home and we kind of scratch our leg. Scratching can actually trigger it. You don't know the diagnosis, actually. You don't know the cause, but 50% of the time. So just hopefully it will burn out. You want to take antihistamines to help it to burn out.
And typically itching is worse at night.
Yeah, I just think it's part of us being calm and just having nothing else to do. You're trying to sleep, and then you start scratching, and it just goes out of control.